Before I say anything, let me tap the disposable Jimin. So what's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another YWB banger, and in today's video it's going to be a chemical class, as you can see in the title of the video. So let me go through my notes real quick and actually find the page right here. So you guys already know what the chemical class is about. It's our good friend Yayoo. You know, Yayoo, Yay, Coke, Snow, White Girl, fucking Mountain or whatever, that Tony, whatever you guys want to call it. It's all the same shit. So today we're gonna be going on like the pros and cons, mainly like what's the negative and yeah, mainly negative side effects of it, the medicinal purposes of it, how it feels like, and yeah, I don't think there's much benefits of it for real, for real. So in like Bolivia, Peru, just mainly South America, like the northern parts of South America, not necessarily in Central. That's where the, I guess, the medicinal and like natural forms of coke come from. They're coca leaves. They come from the coca plant. So I don't know much of the coca plant. I mean, I'm a stoner, dude. I mainly know like fucking like weed, fucking poppy plants, just cause like I remember like in treatment we went to Starbucks and there was the fucking poppy shit. But anyways, though, so off topic, yeah, the coca plant. But the first time I even did yay, cause I wouldn't consider myself really a coke addict, since I mean I had friends that did it more so than me, but I would only do coke with them and I wouldn't go over like a half gram. Um and especially not even really like it would be like within like like 8 hour period, 8 to 12 hour period, because like we would do it half the day, stay up the whole night until we just ran out basically, and then the crash early morning, probably go to bed at like 10 a.m. type shit. So the first time I even really did it wasn't too long ago. It was about almost 3 years ago, the summer of 2023. So about 3 years ago. I bought off, let's call this dude, like I don't really know him, like he wasn't my main plug. I'd say I probably got 2 or 3 times I got like a couple batches. But anyways, so let's call him like fucking Ralph Lauren or some shit. So anyways, so cuz I remember this, I was contemplating on either getting like Mall or Yay, cuz I wanted a stimulant. I didn't do much stimulants. I only tried like Vyvanse one time recreationally, and I was prescribed Adderall, but I was fairly young, about like 16 years old. But anyways, so I ended up getting Coke instead of the Molly. I didn't try the Molly until like weeks later on. And it wasn't nothing crazy because this was like the morning after. I didn't try it out that night. And all I did was cut grass. My stepdad told me to cut grass around like the afternoon time. And I was already kind of like fucking doing a couple bumps earlier that morning. So I just like sat there fucking like sweating more than usual, just fucking making straight lines and shit. And eventually I did talk to my stepdad, and he told me that we had like the best talk in a long time. Like I wasn't fucking like yayed out or anything like that. I probably maybe did like a point one or some around. And this is like my first experience, right? I have a couple other stories that I can tell, but anyways. So we're gonna be talking about like, let's do the pros and cons first, really. Cause there's not much to it, but I guess like the pros can be like the fun aspect of Yay. Like the pro socializing, like you just, it's more so like you get like a confidence boost is what I should say. Like you, if you're like an antisocial person and you do like a pretty decent amount, you'll be able to just talk to fucking anybody, not really care, and then you'll probably be saying shit you don't want to say. And the next thing is like stimulation. So like it could be like a substitute of caffeine, but it'd be a little too much because you could really drink Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has the coca plant to it, and I think that or the Mexican one, I don't know, or both, I don't know. Um, but that's all it really does, is it gives you like a very high, like potent stimulation and hella sweats, dude. Like you break out and sweat. I don't know if like over time like you get a tolerance, you don't sweat as much. And for me, like heart palpitations, like my shit would just race. And that could be the first con too, is heart issues. I mean, like you can get heart attacks. That's basically the overdose. Your heart would just stop. Like I said, like bad fucking heart palpitations. Like you can fuck up your nerves around your heart. I'm pretty sure you're like fucking what are they? Arteries, right? Let me search that shit up, man. Yes, there are arteries in the heart, but I'm not gonna go into depth about them. But we're gonna just be moving on because I'm not trying to make this video super long. But so we're gonna go on to psychosis, and this mainly happens not due to the actual usage of cocaine, but you staying up for days on end. So that's not as common, but it's more common than what people would like misunderstand it to be. To be honest, like because like it's fairly easy to stay up one day, right? But staying up for 2 days, people don't want to fucking feel the terrible ass come down, so they'll take more in order to just not feel the come down and the negative effects of it. And if you have an area where you can just stay up for days, especially with friends and shit, it'll be easier for you to experience a psychosis. And plus, everybody is different, so some days may differ. Some people could experience one 2 days or 3 days after, typically, than like 4 or 5 days or whatever. And then you'll go delirious and you'll experience like hallucinations, right? So, delirious is basically not being able to tell like from reality to fiction. So, you'll be probably like thinking your fucking mom's walking in the room when she's not, and you'll be seeing shit that's not there. You'll be thinking people are after you. So that's why you see a lot of meth heads just like, they'll be tweaking out because they've already kind of blown their brains, if that makes sense, their minds, I should say. And yeah, like that's why people will be like, oh, like the CIA is after them, or the FBI, or the fucking, I don't know, fucking people from beyond the dead, or the president, or some shit. So here, let's move on to the next. So the next one is erectile dysfunction. I mean, like I've known somebody that's had that, and I've known a person who's also experienced some psychosis through yayo use. But erectile dysfunction is kind of like typical. Come on, like it's self-explanatory, right? Search it up. Anyways, so another con would be it's expensive. So if you're a regular user and customer, right? You'll be needing to save up a lot of money in order to be spending that money, right? So, I know like somewhat the pricings. Like I know like the grams can be about 80 to $100 or around, like for fucking good quality. 8 balls and whatnot, that'd be 3.5 grams, 3.5 grams if you guys don't know. So that'd be typically like 180 to like $250 roughly. A quad, 7 grams, typically can go for like 350 to $500 depending, and vice versa, right? So on and so on. So you had to spend a lot, and like you can use a lot, right? And the thing is, like, this is a con that I did not put in, is like your septum, like blowing your septum, meaning, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people know what a septum is, like, or septum piercing is like that little flap in between each nostril, the thing that covers it, separates it, that can get blown out, right? I've gotten shown videos of just people fucking like showing me their fucking septums just blown out. Like, whoa. It's like a homie. Like I had this weird homie that would just fucking just like not know limits. But anyways, so that is another con. So and the last con would be it's deadly addictive. It's no different than oxy, right? This is like like cocaine is basically like the oxy version for stimulants, right? It's pretty potent. That's why a lot of people like it. And it's not overly potent, so it's kind of like, in the middle or a little bit over the middle type of thing. Like 60% into being 100% fucking type of potency, if that makes sense. I'm fucking faded, I'm sorry. But no, it's pretty fucking potent, but it's not like meth. It's not a research chemical meth type thing either, or like whatever research chemicals that are fucking more potent than meth or as potent. But the last pro that I wanted to mention is it's wealthy. So, like I said, it's expensive, right? But that also gives a demand. So, and there's a supply to the demand, making it very one of the most wealthy drugs to sell, if that's your type of thing. Let's go over medical purposes really quick because this is really just common, like lidocaine, procaine, tropicaine. Those are all fucking common. Like what are those, like ointments, like pain ointments you can put on for pain. So it's basically like an aspirin or a Tylenol, but for fucking for your skin, kind of like an oil, right? So let's go for the feels, like how it feels like. And what I've learned from like the like from like more like the people that I used to like do this shit with, like some of my friends, that I feel like they're more experienced. And I mean, they ain't no fucking like chemists, right? But they're still pretty experienced. They've had more years of experience than I did. So what I've learned is that it's supposed, like Coke is like Coke, good quality Coke is supposed to numb you, like numb your nose and your mouth after a while, right? Obviously not like 30 minutes because that's how long it lasts, but after like 5 minutes. It's not supposed to numb your face right away. It's not, right? It's not. That's what I've been told. I mean, like if you're fucking 50 years old and you've had like 30 years of experience of Coke and shit, had good quality Coke from the 90s and whatever, let me know in the comments then. Let me know if I'm wrong. But anyways, like there is euphoria to it, but it's not like what you'd imagine. Like there's no high. Like all you do is feel like a very potent caffeine fucking like feeling. Like you're just stimulated. It's like taking an adrenaline shot from Call of Duty. And it's boring though, in my opinion. It's pretty fucking boring. There's nothing really cool to it. I've done it with friends. Like that's like the only cool aspect of it. Really, is just like hanging out and geeking with the buddies, going to fucking casinos, going bowling or whatnot. And another thing is like you don't eat very much. Like I couldn't eat. I mean, I ate like I'd eat burgers and shit. Like I remember this one time when I was with my homie Doom, and let's call this guy Former. And Former, like he never ate off Coke. I'm pretty sure it was Doom and I who were eating, but we had some. I think it was, yeah, it was Arby's, or was it Popeyes? I think it was a chicken sandwich from Popeyes. It was Popeyes. Um, I think it was just Doom and us eating. If I'm sure, Doom, correct me if I'm wrong or not, but I know Former was the one that was not eating, and he asked this. I vividly remember this because he asked, how could I eat off of it? And I don't know. It's just like I feel like it's because I have like some pretty bad ADHD that was never fucking diagnosed, but anyways, that would be all for today's chemical class. I'm sure there's some stuff that I missed out, but honestly, like I could just do like a little fucking update video or something in the future. But anyways, like I said, as always, I hope you guys like and subscribe if you do fuck with the videos. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, like in a couple days, probably most likely tomorrow. Stay safe, stay green. Peace out, y'all.